All right. Thank you for joining us for an extraordinary live stream training session as we explore the concept of activating your quantum ripples to amplify business abundance. So be prepared to be captivated by the immense power of small positive actions and their ability to create a wave of transformative evolutionary change in your business and throughout your life. During this immersive training, we'll explore how your quantum ripple can unlock a world of boundless possibilities. Discover how seemingly insignificant actions, when constantly repeated over time with an intention, can generate a quantum ripple that reverberates through every aspect of your existence. And together we'll dive deep into the mechanics of what we call the quantum ripple, understanding its ability to shape your destiny, propel you towards remarkable achievements. Learn how each choice you make, each action you take, has the potential to create a wave of impact that extends far beyond your initial efforts. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or an individual seeking personal growth, this live stream session is designed to empower you with the tools and insights to harness your quantum ripple. So get ready to fully embrace the understanding that every action, no matter how small, carries the potential to create a wave of transformation. So don't miss this unique opportunity and unlock that hidden power of your quantum ripple. Thanks for joining us. Get ready to make waves and unleash the transformative potential within you.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, all you entrepreneurs and visionaries out there. This is a place where you get to transform that journey and unlock the secrets of what we're calling your quantum ripple. And by doing so, initiating the power of, as Ross said, small actions that can create boundless business abundance. So imagine a world where every choice and every action you take has the potential to create a quantum ripple effect that propels you into new empowered realities that are filled with unparalleled success in business and in life. So brace yourself for a really reality-bending live stream today. And it will shatter the limits of your current mindset and pave the way for a new era of your entrepreneurial brilliance. We hope to ignite your entrepreneurial spirit and guide you towards exponential growth. So the question is, are you ready? Are you ready to activate your quantum ripples and amplify your business abundance? If so, then stick around, because together we'll create a ripple effect of self-awareness that'll reach far beyond the screen or the room where you're watching us. Okay? Because as you listen and participate today, you'll be transforming the way you see yourself, your business, and the entire world around you.
We want to also, again, thank you for joining us, everyone. So this is episode 114 of Hacking the Infinity Matrix. And today we're activating your quantum ripples to amplify business abundance. But let's first take a little poll with everyone listening. So do you know that everyone creates ripples in their reality? Whether it be positive or negative, that ripple is created. So give us a hashtag ripple down in the comments that let us know that you understand this concept, that no matter what you do, no matter where you are, you're creating a ripple. And so we have some ideas and observations for you, along with some solutions that will help you navigate the storms that seem to be never ending lately. while we can assure you it will pass, we prefer to stand strong in the calmness and the tranquility of the eye of the storm. And we offer you solace to stand with us in the eye and observe where we can choose where, when, and what we will participate with. So let's see where everybody's at. Where are you coming from? Drop your city or your country into the comments. Let us know that that you're there. We love to, we actually like to brag about our global community and the reach that we have across this beautiful pale blue dot. So if you're a first-time viewer, drop a hashtag first time in the comments so we can personally welcome you. And if you haven't already, be sure to join our private Facebook group, the Infinity Matrix. And so the link is actually in the comments. It's pinned to the top of the comments. There are 3 entry questions that you must have completed. And then you'll also have the opportunity to join our free VIP group for some extra training, special offers, and so much, much more. Gary,
Yes,
let's
all right. Yeah.
rock
So
these
we've got
people's world.
we got Gemma from Vancouver. We got Angelique from Dallas, Texas. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. And Gemma, first time, welcome. Hope you enjoy the session today. We're here every Thursday, same time. And we got a brand new topic every week. So hopefully you can start to become a regular. All right. So before we jump into the content today, can I just make take a couple of minutes to address something? It's we consider to be a flaw in the matrix that we've noticed. It's showing up in a sneaky way, and honestly, even Ross and I, we even almost got caught up in it. Okay. And what I'm talking about is, if you haven't noticed, okay, the last few weeks, we've been bringing some amazing content for those of you who are in business and are committed to gifting the world with your product, service, or craft. This is because we've been leading up to the launch of our updated free 5-day training event. Okay, it's called the 5-Step Solution to Level Up Empowered Businesses, and it's an amazing training. We're starting on June 5th, and so we've looked at our past 5-day challenge training that we did all of last year. Okay, over all of last year, and so many people were raving about so many components of it, and it was really awesome. And we decided that there was room for improvement on that program, and improvement in the content as well as the delivery. So if you did participate in that, go let us know, hashtag 5 days, just so I know that if you did participate or not. And that includes those of you on the replay, because we know we had a ton of you guys coming back to watch the replays. So hashtag 5 days, if you've done the previous challenge. If you enjoyed that, we have leveled it up big time. Okay. And one of the first things we decided was that the last thing that people need right now is another challenge. Right? Can you guys relate? I mean, everywhere you look, someone, somehow, somebody's dog, cat, or pet is challenging you to do something. Right? Okay, there's 3 days here, there's 5 days there, 7, 21, or even 30-day challenges. I mean, I'm seeing them everywhere. Right? Is it just me, or is everyone else kind of experiencing that as well? Well, the flaw in the matrix that I mentioned earlier is this. You see, approximately 13 years ago, Ross and I realized that there was a flaw in the personal/spiritual growth seminar industry. We were actively involved in it, doing stuff and teaching on stage and with some, all around the world. And what we realized was there was a flaw in that system. And that was that people would show up to the events, have great experiences, but then they would leave, go home, and within a week or a week to 30 days later, they were right back into the problems. And usually they went to another seminar another workshop, another retreat to try to transform that same thing, right? And they would repeat that cycle for years. Anybody here guilty of that experience? All right. Okay, we were, we were personally experiencing that ourselves, as well as noticing it with our students when we were on stage teaching as well. And so we realized there was a flaw in the system. Okay, and so now here we are 13 years later, and a similar pattern in the matrix is showing up. And it's with these challenges, quote unquote challenges, that are going on. And there was a time when the gurus would teach us there is no problems, only challenges. And that was intended to reframe your situation so that it didn't seem as dire and hopeless. Right? So it had a purpose. But over the years, a challenge now brings a confrontational type energy that's infused with the idea this is difficult and only a few are good enough or brave enough to tackle and succeed in the established tasks for the challenge. So looking at the matrix, we recognize that you don't need another challenge. What people need are solutions. Do you agree? It's time for solutions. I think we're past the challenge stage and can see, because it loosens up the lock that the negativity of a problem has. I get that. But we're into the next level now. We're in that next phase of evolution. Okay? There's a need for solutions for creating the empowered reality you desire. Would you agree? If so, on June 5th, we are launching the 5-step solution to level up empowered businesses. It's a free 5-day training that is unlike anything you've ever done before, and that includes even if you've done our previous 5-day challenge. Okay, because like I said, we've leveled it up in the delivery and the content. Okay, so all you need to do is go to the link that Ross dropped in the comments, okay, and you can register less than 30 seconds. And for a limited time, we are gifting the early bird registrants, because it's a new launch. Early bird registrants get a bonus free access to the VIP implementation experience that's valued over $1,600. Okay, we're actually looking at adding an additional bonus in there worth an additional $300. We're just working out some of the details of it before we add that on, but you would get that as well. Okay, so take a look for and if you can't find the link, then just drop a hashtag solutions in the comments, and we'll circle back and send you the private link through Messenger DMs.
That's how it works. So you've heard the common phrase, toss a rock in a pond and it creates ripples. And I've always liked it. I really have. It's expansive, and it says momentum, and it's well, actually it's kind of limited. And so why not toss a smile into a crowd and watch it spread? Whisper a word into someone's ear and see them fly. Reach out a helping hand and feel the appreciation expand exponentially. Be of service, and the service will magnify and come back and fill your heart with joy. So why do you do these things for others? Is it solely to help them? Is it? Is it really? Or can you admit that you do it for yourself as well? Because it makes you feel good about yourself. Because it actually may come back to you. And that's a good thing. You can do good and kind deeds for others and feel good about it. And it's called the many things. It's called the law of cause and effect. It's called reaping and sowing. And what goes around comes around. And there's so many more different names for it and variations, with karma being the most popular. So what does karma have to do with the ripple effect? Well, I'm going to get to there in a few minutes. Firstly, please remember, this is your reality. It's designed by you. It's powered by you, for you. So why not use your godness and create and create and create? So before I go on, let me be very, very clear. Success, as well as all of the dimensions of your life, are all about the ripple effect. Because success, like the others, is actually a series of ripples, a series of actions, formulas, and emotions, all with a single purpose: to expand and grow and maintain your intentions. An intention that covers the vastness of the different dimensions of your life, whether it be the career dimension, the spiritual dimension, your finance dimension, or health dimensions, just to name a few. And to be truly successful, all 8 dimensions must be constantly maintained with intersecting ripples. When you bring the best version of yourself to work, to customers, and to everyone around you, the full extent of each ripple we may likely never really know. But theory can take it as far as the Schumann resonance and probably beyond. So the idea is to purposefully create the ripple and then work the ripple. And when you work the ripple using the formula that we've outlined in previous episodes, and we'll drop a link here in a minute, you'll see the results that you set out for. So there's the case that your work or career, that when you have purpose in your work and see the world differently, your impact on the others changes. Whether you are the owner of a company, an executive, or an employee, the pressure of running a business makes you feel exhausted before you even get out of bed. At the office, you generally see only problems and with everything and everyone. Frustrated feelings ripple to coworkers, employees, and then onto your customers. I've seen this. I've lived it. And I've watched it burn down businesses and their people too, leaving nothing but empty husks in its wake. And sadly, the ripples continue, spreading the dissatisfaction, the frustration, the anger, and the fear in every direction to everyone and everything. Only not limited to just the business life. It permeates into your home life, your spiritual life, and of course, your physical, biological aspect as well. That's called stress. So let me ask you this. What if this ripple started from a different place? What if the business owner had purpose and their mind was filled with possibilities, not problems? What if they saw an employee struggling and took the time to encourage them instead of slapping them down? And what if the employees felt uplifted and powerful and then passed on that positive attitude, passing it along to the customer, and later that well-being radiate out to all the other parts of their lives? What if? You see, this scenario I depicted came from a ripple as well, just not a very empowering. And just as we've discussed many, many times, your 5G network, gratitude, grace, glory, growth, and gifts, must be maintained on a regular basis. So you know that what you are projecting through your ripples, you absolutely know it for a fact. When you're working your ripples, you are aware of what is surfing each ripple. Is it destructive, heaped with anger, frustration, lack? Or is it empowering with an abundant flow of business, prosperity, and happiness? Well, Which is it? Really, be honest with yourself. Drop it in the comments. Keeping in mind that this method is not specific to business, as we said. This is significant to all the dimensions of your life. So here's the reason this is so important. Ripples go both ways. They ultimately are compounding and compounding and compounding, then feeding back on itself, coming back to you in another form, growing, expanding, building in energy and velocity. Not coming back to you, they're coming back at you with the full force of the universe because you wished it. Pressure is building, the energy is building with an immense amount of momentum. And this is becoming the quantum ripple. Have you noticed that when you throw that stone into the pond, the greatest intensity of the ripple is at its source, right at that very beginning? That the ripples themselves spread out wider, wider, but each one's intensity lessens with the next one. It gets smaller, not as effective. Although the ripple may reach the other side of the pond, its effect is greatly, if not totally, diminished. The quantum ripple is the 5-dimensional inverted effect. As we've defined it here, it's a hypothetical phenomenon where a change in one quantum particle causes changes in other particles, which could be compared in some aspects of a nuclear reaction. The process that takes place in a nuclear reaction, whether it be in a nuclear power plant or a nuclear explosion. So, for example, a nuclear reaction happens when the core is subjected to a sudden, intense pressure. And that fissile material is compressed into a supercritical mass. This means there's enough fissile material in a small enough space to sustain your chain reaction.
Yeah, and so to activate your quantum ripples, to amplify business abundance, we have to start with the understanding of the ripple blueprint. So what exactly is the ripple blueprint? Well, think of it as a sacred map that illustrates the path to unlocking the hidden potential within your business through the power of small actions. It's about recognizing that even in the most minute choices and actions, they have the ability to create these quantum ripples that reverberate throughout your business success and the manifestation of the reality that you have. So to set the foundation for your understanding of the ripple blueprint, we first have to delve into the essence of the ripple effect itself. Now, we've used the metaphor of a small stone gently dropping in or being thrown into a calm body of water, and then it breaks the surface and series of concentric circles expanding outward and outward and outward, creating a mesmerizing pattern that reaches far beyond its initial point of impact. Well, these ripples represent the energetic waves of change and transformation that occur when you take intentional and consistent actions in your business, except it's not just one dimensional. Okay, it's in all directions. So now, let's explore some small actions that can actually ignite those quantum ripples within your business and how to integrate them into your daily habits. The first one is to have more conscious connection. And that means building meaningful relationships and networks within your industry so that you're not a lone wolf. Okay? Reach out to like-minded individuals, collaborate, and engage in conversations that expand beyond your horizons. Okay, opening up new possibilities and ways of thinking. Each connection you make is like that pebble that sets off a ripple, creating opportunities for growth and abundance that you couldn't possibly see at the source. Okay. Then the second thing you want to do is amplify your expertise. So invest in your personal and professional growth. If you've spent any time in business, it's not long before you start to realize at some level, whether it's obvious or not, at some level, you know that business is the ultimate personal and spiritual development program. Okay, it's going to run you through the ringer at times. It's going to give you the highs, the lows. It's going to give you the challenge. It's going to force you to expand. It's going to force you to think and change your. It's going to put all those things into play. So invest in your personal and professional growth. Commit to continuous learning, whether it's through reading, attending workshops, seeking mentors, taking a 5-day boot camp. All right. The small actions of expanding your knowledge and honing your skills creates ripples that position you as an authority in your field, and therefore attracting new clients and opportunities for abundance. Okay. And then another action habit you want to do is cultivate gratitude. Okay. Cultivate gratitude by practicing gratitude as a daily ritual. However you choose to do it, you can just take a moment each day to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings and the successes in your business. A business mentor of mine taught me a long time ago that he said that when bills came in for whatever he had to pay for, whether it was rent he had to do, or pay for the lights or the phone or whatever, when bills came in, he saw them as a blessing, because those were evidence that he had the opportunity to give his gift to the world. Right? So you take those things, no matter how they show up, appreciate those blessings and successes in your business. And by consciously focusing on those positive aspects, you amplify that vibrational frequency of abundance, and you create a ripple effect that attracts even more blessings into your entrepreneurial journey. Okay? So remember, like Ross said, it's not just the ripple out part, it's the coming back. That's the quantum ripple. It's how it comes back into your reality. Not just what goes out. What goes out comes back. Okay? Then you want to also harness the strength of your community or communities, or your tribe, or whatever you want to call it. Okay? Harness the strength of that community. Dive into the power of your community to amplify your message and extend your reach of whatever gift or offering or service or product you bring to the marketplace. Cultivate a supportive network of like-minded individuals who share your vision and your values. And again, engage with them consistently. Foster meaningful connections, not just surface stuff. And create a space where collaboration and growth can flourish. Remember, every interaction, every conversation, and every shared experience within your community creates a profound ripple effect that expands your influence and impact into the infinity matrix. And then act with integrity. Okay? So important. Act with integrity. Make ethical choices and align your actions with your core values. Integrity is the foundation which really is, that successful and sustainable businesses are built upon. Absolutely, Melanie, you got it. Act with integrity. Each decision needs to be made with integrity so that it will create ripples that resonate with authenticity, that can attract loyal customers and foster trust out in the world. Okay? So let's explore the profound significance of what I just said, of those consistent positive choices and actions. Remember that drop of pedal, that drop of that pedal in the water, right? So just as the drops of water actually accumulate to form a vast ocean, the small actions that you consistently take over time accumulate to create waves of abundance in your business and your manifestation skills. But it doesn't happen right away, right? You don't see that right away. Right? So imagine a surfer riding a wave, effortlessly gliding towards the shore. What we see is the wave and the magnitude of that and the actions. The wave didn't appear out of thin air, though. Right? It was the result of countless drops of water converging and gathering momentum in a specific direction with intention. Right? This is how consistent positive choices and actions that you make in your business actually create a momentum that propels you towards your goals and your dreams. How many times have you heard successful people say, my overnight success took me 40 years? Right? It's because all the things they did got them to that point where it seemed like overnight success. That's where the momentum showed up. Right? So by integrating these small actions into your daily habits, you create a rhythm of success. And each day, as you consciously take steps that are aligned with your vision, that the ripple, the ripples of progress expand, and they go stronger and stronger with more impact. And it's through this dedication to consistent positive choices that you will build a foundation for sustainable growth and abundance, really in any area of your life. Because you can take the lesson we're teaching you today and apply it to your relationship, to your health, to your whatever, the 8 dimensions that Ross talked about. Right? So remember, the ripple blueprint is not just a theoretical concept, but it's a practical and actionable roadmap. It's about infusing your daily actions with intention, purpose, and awareness. And by embracing the power of small actions in your business and integrating them into your daily habits, you become the orchestrator of your own quantum ripples. So to implement the ripple blueprint, start by creating personalized action plan. Okay, and we do this throughout the 5-day bootcamp. Okay, the 5-day solution event. So identify the key small actions that align with your goals and your values. Break them down into manageable steps and assign specific timeframes for their implementation. And remember, consistency is the key. So commit to taking these actions daily or weekly and ensure that they become an integral part of your business and your personal routines. Then hold yourself accountable, or better yet, align yourself with someone or others who can keep you accountable. And again, we offer that option within the 5-day event as well, right? We suggest that you keep a success journal or use a digital tool to record your actions. So it can be on a dictaphone or your phone or whatever, and record your actions and the outcomes from those actions. Then celebrate each small victory along the way. And as these milestones signify the expanding ripples of your business success, just enjoy them. And the other thing you'll want to do is surround yourself with a supportive community. Okay? A community of like-minded individuals, as I mentioned earlier, Harness the strength of your community. Seek out good mentors. Join mastermind groups. Participate in online forums where you can share experiences, seek guidance, and draw inspiration from others who are also on their own ripple journeys. Okay? Remember the significance of consistent positive choices and actions aren't always noticed in the immediate impact, but in their accumulative effects over time. So just as a gentle stream carves out the magnificent canyon through consistent, persistent flow, your continuous efforts will shape the landscape of your business and the legacy that you leave. So embrace the potential within you to create powerful quantum ripples in your entrepreneurial journey. Let the ripple blueprint guide your daily actions and trust in the compounding effect on your efforts. You have the ability to create waves of abundance, transforming not only your business, but also your own reality. Okay? Your action step today should be to take a moment to reflect on the small actions you can begin to implement today. Embrace the power of the ripple blueprint and witness how these quantum ripples gradually shape the abundant future that you envision. And if you want to get a head start and level up your empowered businesses, remember to join us on our upcoming 5-day solution event. It starts June 5th, and for a limited time, there's an early bird special that gives you free access to the VIP implementation experience, which is worth over $1,600, as I mentioned. Just drop a hashtag solutions in the comments for a direct link, or you can search through the comments to find the link that we dropped. It's gonna be epic. So make sure you register and come and join us for that training.
All right, fantastic. So all that Gary mentioned can be considered your nuclear chain reaction. The conscious connection, amplify your expertise, cultivate gratitude, harness the strength of your community with integrity. Each can be thought of as a neutron being introduced into that supercritical mass reactor. And like a nuclear reaction, which causes the nucleus of the fissile material to fission, this releases a large amount of energy in the form of heat and radiation, and also releases more neutrons, which can then cause more fissions. And all this is what's called the chain reaction, where each fission leads to more and more, and the reaction rapidly escalates, resulting in that nuclear explosion of success. Now, if you doubt me, that's fine. But all I'll do is ask you to just simply look up, because you see this happening every day. The sun itself is nature's perfect example of the warm, life-giving power of this action. So be a sun. Shine. Give that warmth, spread that warmth, that life-giving power to everything around you. Because the idea is to create energy and momentum by taking those small actions in a consistent manner. Not once, but small, regular, consistent steps. Large companies do this all the time, you know. They're called commercials. They create their vision. They set the intention. And then they develop a plan of action for each ripple they choose to set in motion. They work the ripple, building its energy and its momentum, creating a form of pressure which inverts, reflecting the initial expelled energy back to the source, you. And depending on your resources, you can do the same. Podcasts, blogs, networking, interviews, word of mouth, all are your neutrons, each one reflecting back to the initial occurrence your intention when you initiated the ripple. And all of these ripples come back 10 times that went out. And as they return, they build even more and more, thus creating the necessary pressure needed to build towards critical mass, your success. But for all of this to work properly, for you to be able to withstand the pressure required to create a critical mass reaction, another set of small incremental steps must be in place. You need to have a system in place for your mindset. A simple, deeply ingrained system that will keep you focused, on track, and impervious to the naysayers, the energy vampires that have relatively a different narrative for you, a different story.
Yeah, so then there's the quantum mindset, right? Or we've also referred to it as the infinity mindset, right? It's a powerful perspective that can shift the trajectory of your business growth and empower you to reach new heights. So imagine your mind is a vast universe. It's brimming with endless possibilities and untapped potential. The quantum or infinity mindset invites you to explore the realms beyond your perceived limitation and embraces a perspective of infinite abundance. It recognizes that your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality, and by shaping your mindset, you can unlock doors to unimaginable success. Great, Tracy. I'm glad you can't wait. We're excited to have you on there as well. So quantum physics teaches us that at the fundamental level, everything is energy and interconnected. Our thoughts, intentions, and actions carry a vibrational frequency that resonates within the quantum field. And by cultivating a quantum mindset, you align your thoughts and intentions with the frequency of abundance, opening yourself to a universe of opportunities and possibilities. So how do you cultivate this mindset other than joining us on the 5-day training? How do you cultivate this mindset and embrace the power of incremental progress? Well, it starts with a conscious decision to let go of imposed or self-imposed limitations, right? And throughout the 5-day solution, we give you very specific ways to hone in on what those are and how to do that, so that you can embrace a growth and evolution mindset. So here are some strategies, if you will, to help you on the journey. Number one, embrace a beginner's mind. And this isn't easy. It's easier said than done, okay? Embrace a beginner's mind. Approach every challenge and every opportunity with curiosity and openness. And release the need for perfection. And embrace the process of continuous learning. Remember that even the most accomplished individuals started as beginners. So allow yourself to grow and evolve with each step. Number two, embrace the power of daily declarations of your reality. Okay, declarations of reality, unlike affirmations, because we're not big proponents of affirmations in the way that they're predominantly taught. Okay, so declarations of reality are like energetic confirmations of the reality you agree upon, and they align with your true authentic self. So choose empowering declarations that align with your vision and then declare them confidently, congruently, and daily. Every day, walk in a reality that confirms your beliefs of success, abundance, and resilience. And then watch how those things shape and influence your reality. Okay. Number 3, embrace the spirit of collaboration. Okay. And this is similar to what we talked about a little earlier, but like I mentioned earlier, surround yourself with a supportive network of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you for the purpose of fostering the quantum mindset. Engage in meaningful collaborations, share knowledge, celebrate each other's successes. Remember, collaboration creates a synergistic energy so that 1 + 1 doesn't equal 1 anymore. Okay? 1 + 1 equals a number that we can't fathom. That collaboration creates a synchronistic energy that propels everyone forward. And you can begin to let go of the conditioned attraction to instant gratification. Because we've been conditioned that through our lives, the instant gratification, right? I want it now. I want it yesterday. And shift your focus to longer term goals, visions, and dreams. Because in a world of quick fixes and instant results, it's easy to be swayed by the short-term gains. But true success is built upon consistency and perseverance towards a bigger vision. Okay? So you can try these things to help you to stay committed to your long-term goals. Set clear and inspiring goals. Define your long-term vision and break it down into actionable steps. Again, we walk through this in the 5-day solution. This set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bounded goals that keep you motivated and focused. And then visualize the end result and let it be your fuel. The fuel for your determination. And this is something we support you with in the 5-day solution event. We make sure that you have this process laid out. So make sure you join us if you haven't already. The five-step solution to level up empowered business. We begin June 5th. Okay. If you haven't already done so, if you have joined, then it's probably a good idea for you to even review the last couple live streams that we've done. The YouTube link is in the comments to review, and so is on our group. If you haven't joined our private group, it's in there as well. Okay, to review those, because we've kind of been seeding some ideas to kind of build the foundation for that experience on the 5-day solution as well. Okay. And if you don't have the link for the 5-day solution, drop #solution, and one of us will get back to you with a direct link for details and registration. Then, once you have those clear and inspiring goals, create a system of accountability. Share your goals and progress only with trusted mentors, friends, or accountability partners. Okay, we go through clear understanding of why you don't want to share it with some people, as with the 5-day solution, but with trusted mentors, friends, or accountability partners. Regularly checking in with them, discussing your challenges and your victories, and then seek guidance. Remember, we talked about with that open mind, with the beginner's mind, right? Have someone who holds you accountable and can provide you with the support and motivation you need to stay on track. Okay, whether it's one person or a group of people, you need those accountability partners. Okay, then practice patience and delayed gratification. Okay, meaning we're not going for the quick fix. If it happens, great. Well, welcome it and accept it. Right? Recognize that meaningful growth often takes time and effort. How much time, how much effort is subjective. right? But if we're only going in with the intention of it being a quick fix, then that's where the problem lies. So embrace the journey, however long, however short, however quick, however up and down, however smooth, whatever it is, enjoy and embrace the journey and trust that your consistent positive actions will lead to significant results. Practicing daily, implementing the rewards for the sake of long-term success. And remember, the sweetest fruits are often those that ripen over time. So with the quantum mindset, you'll start to realize the profound impact of your choices and your actions. Each decision, no matter how small, holds the potential of great exponential growth. We call this your quantum ripple, where a small change in one part of the world can create a ripple effect out and transform across the globe and come back to you as an experience that you have as a reality. It's your quantum ripple. It has the power to create waves of abundance in your business and beyond. So work on harnessing the quantum nature of your choices and actions. Be mindful of energetic frequencies that you emit and consciously choose your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions that align with your vision of exponential growth. And as you embrace your quantum ripple, you can tap into the interconnectedness of the universe. Synchronicities start to pop up all over the place. And you understand that your success is not isolated, but instead, actually it's intertwined with the success of others. So imagine the quantum field as this vast web of possibilities, where every choice and action sends vibrations that ripple throughout the intricate infinity matrix that we live in. And by aligning your intentions with your values and purpose, you become co-creators with those around you in this quantum dance of manifestation. All right? So finally, to harness the nature of your choices and actions, there are some practices to integrate that you can do for your empowered business journey. Number one, intentional visualizations. Envision your desired outcomes with clarity and emotional resonance. See yourself already living the reality that you seek. Be consistently visualizing success and feeling the emotions associated with it, and you activate the quantum field and attract opportunities that align with your vision. And second, conscious decision making. Cultivate mindfulness in your decision making process. Pause and reflect before taking action. Respond instead of react. Consider the long-term impact and alignment with your values. Each decision you make sends those ripples into the quantum field and shapes the trajectory of your business and your life. And then three, do quantum-inspired actions. Take inspired actions towards your goals that are aligned with what you're most passionate about. Knowing that even the smallest steps from that place create quantum ripples of change. And remember, progress is not always linear, but it accumulates over time. So trust the process and embrace the power of incremental progress, knowing that each action builds upon the previous one, creating exponential growth. All right, so that's our stream for today. Remember, you are the catalyst for change. So embrace the power of small actions, ignite your quantum ripples, and let your business thrive in the abundant sea of possibilities. And in closing, we'd like to leave you with a dare. We dare you to be exceptional. And the only way to do that is to implement what you learn and learn from what you implement. Be well, everyone. Thanks for attending today. We'll see you next week.
And next week, we have our Infinite Wisdom interview series. And we have this incredible storyteller. His name is Hans Wilhelm. And he is just phenomenal. He's, I think he's from Belgium. I'm sure he lives here in the States, but this guy is amazing. So you will not want to miss next week's interview series. We look forward to seeing you there. Everyone, have a great day.
Be well, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye. The storm isn't coming. It's here. And most of us weren't ready for this onslaught of trials and tribulations we're currently facing. They require new concepts and new tactics to prepare you for what lies ahead. We want to show you how to unleash the full sum of your entrepreneurial potential, challenging all of your energy, harnessing all of your power into a force of unstoppable momentum. If your growth and continuing evolution of your life are of paramount importance to you, and if you genuinely aspire to make 2023 and beyond the most fulfilling of your life, then it's crucial to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. We offer you a turning point in your life, in your career, propelling you towards the business success you've always dreamed of. Please, don't miss out on this chance to break free from the shackles of financial hardship. Don't lose this opportunity to elevate yourself to new heights of business mastery. Claim your free VIP ticket now. Get exclusive access to Gary and Ross and seize the $1,600 in bonuses that we've set aside for you. Do it before it's too late. So click on the registration link below and let us support you every step of the way on your journey beyond success.